What up, people? Let me know when you guys come in. Hit that thumbs up. Show me a comment. Say what up, what up, what up. Let me know when you're in the house. I just want to talk to you guys about what's happening in my neck of the woods, Kern County. Shit that's going down over here. Shit that we're seeing. All right, what's up, guys? So I've been dealing with some crazy stuff here in Kern County, right? And we got a lot of support on Instagram from the work that we've been doing. Modern Retro Radio. Good morning, bro. Good morning. For some reason, I'm seeing all these fireworks stands. They're fucking dead. And they have like a lot of people standing around trying to get people to buy fireworks. It doesn't seem like a lot of people are buying fireworks this year. They made an announcement here in Kern County that they're gonna have drones everywhere giving people tickets. Coffee right here, guys. I came to Coffee Bean, grab me a coffee really quick. We're out of coffee at the house, so I came to grab me a cup of Joe. So can you guys believe that they're gonna be fucking flying drones and giving people tickets that way? How about that? It's crazy, huh? Oh, you know what's crazy? Modern Retro Radio, you say that fireworks traumatize dogs. That's not a lie. I have my dogs that are all in the back, right? And my smallest one, Giuseppe, the one that was born with the cleft, he keeps escaping. Like he squeezes through a side, and he keeps escaping the backyard. So we have to put him away every night during 4th of July and a couple nights after too, because you got them fools with the illegal fireworks. They just be fucking shooting them all day, right? Is that hat for gay? No, but I can hook you up with somebody if you're gay. I'm not gay personally, but I don't have nothing against anybody that is. But if you're gay, send a profile pic, man. I'm gonna start a fucking dating hotline shit. I'll connect you with someone. Thanks for asking, though. There's been some shit going down here in Bakersfield in Kern County, guys. People want to see blood and shit. They're sending death threats to somebody over social media stuff. And I've been kind of in the middle trying to mitigate and mediate for the people and trying to get the truth out there, because there's like flyers going around accusing people of shit, and now people are so I can explain what happened. There was a gentleman, his name's Lázaro. He was picked up at the Vallarta by ICE agents, and immediately people were saying the guy's boss turned him in, and so that's what it did look like. So they asked me to share the flyer, but I was like, I don't think I want to share the flyer. I want to see if I can get a hold of the family members first. And so I reached out to the family members on both sides of the family of the guy who got picked up and family of the guy who owns the business. And people out there got me in touch with them as well. They're like, yeah, talk to this guy, San Joaquin. He'll try to get to the bottom of it, which I did. Well, first and foremost, both sides of the family, neither side wanted this out in public. They didn't want videos being made about it. They said, let's keep it on the low. The guy's Lázaro, he's going through the court. He has a lawyer. He's trying to get a citizenship. And so they don't want this to hurt him in any kind of way, his chances. And the other guy, Joe, who owns a business, owed some money to Lázaro, like 4 to 6 grand, somewhere around there. Nobody denied that money was owed, right? And so I talked to the son of the business owner, Joe, and he says, yeah, man, my dad, he does owe some money, and we're working hard to get that paid out right now to the family. I was like, all right, cool. you're in contact with the family? He's like, yeah, we're in contact with the family. We're gonna get that paid out. I was like, cool. I'm also in contact with the family, so I'll make sure as well on my end that these things are, you guys are everybody's being truthful, and we all try to help with the situation instead of fucking just. Cause I'll throw motherfuckers under the bus when they need it, and I'll drive the bus too sometimes, but I don't want to just do that without doing my due diligence, right? So I thought it was important to go and talk to the family members. And then recently, some death threats were starting to be made to Joe from Joe Trends, the business. And so the son reached back out to me. He's like, hey, do you think you can make a video now? And I was like, yeah, bro, that'll be no problem. But just let me get a hold of the other family members as well to make sure that they're on the same page and they understand, why I'm doing this video. I don't want to go behind their back. They told me not to really say anything yet. So I did. I reached out to the family and they said, yeah, go ahead and make the video. So I did. And what's going on over here at the park? Let's go pass through really quick. And so I made the video on Instagram Live because that's where I get all the local support. And the family reached back out and said thank you. So now they have a GoFundMe to try to help with the lawyer for the gentleman. And I'm gonna post that on my Instagram as well. But I gotta tell you, man, having social media, whether it's on YouTube or Instagram, that shit kind of comes with the responsibility, right? Like, I really didn't understand the true nature of it, like having to be responsible on social media, because like I said, people were sharing this flyer saying that the dad snitched on the family and now people want blood and they're getting death threats. And I'm like, well, fuck, man. And that's not, I don't know if that's what social media is all about, right? Like, I personally, man, whether I agree with somebody or disagree with somebody, I don't want nobody getting hurt because of my channel, right? Man. Why didn't they try to go legal before out dumping? They did, as a matter of fact, man. A lot of people are here on work visas. A lot of people have been invited here. People say, oh, they just jumped the fence. No, a lot of people have been invited here to work. And I gotta say, I do believe that this isn't just a Republican thing. This is a Democrat thing, because both sides have been in power for a long time. And I believe that neither side wants to fix the immigration issue, right? Because why fix it when you can profit $90 billion a year on taxes that you get from immigrant workers? And they don't get nothing back. Immigrant workers don't get none of those taxes back at the end of the year, and they don't complain about it. They make do with what they got, with what they make, right? So the whole talk about why don't they do it legally, there's another argument to that that's not really being shown. And I understand something, man. Like, some of the videos that show like some of the things that happen, they don't get shown like in the Midwest or certain areas. Like, algorithms do things to us. Like, they'll make us believe certain things and certain ways of life, and they'll tell you that LA is burning when in fact Los Angeles was not burning. You know what I'm saying? Just a couple cars and shit were burning and shit like that. But so there, like I said, there is another argument to that. Kid, I'm trying to fucking drive here, my friend. Come on. Get your fucking kid, Holmes. I hate when parents just fucking leave and leave their kids behind. I mean, shit, they all gotta learn and get scuffed up somehow, and you know what I'm saying? They gotta learn the hard way sometimes, but shit, bro, don't put them in danger. Divine Power, you are a legend, bro. One of the originals. Thank you. I'm just an average dude, man. Just a motherfucker. Just a guy with the camera trying to do the right things and shit along the way. And I see a lot of bullshit going on. Like all the stuff that's going on with ICE and Border Patrol. I know this is a topic that not very many people want to listen, but this is a topic that I'm not really afraid to touch on. I don't think what a lot of people see is the fact that once you give government power, it's hard to take it away. And they're trying to militarize the police. They just gave more money to ICE agents to fucking do what they do without having to wear masks. I mean, without having to identify, show their faces, stay anonymous and shit like that. And it's like, well, they're trying to extend that over to police as well. And just imagine a world we're going to be living in if and when police has all of that, right? It's going to be hard to take it away or to fight against it. I mean, all the bullshit that government does, and it's not just one party, it's not just the Trump administration, it's the whole damn, I was against wearing the masks, right? Everybody was like, fuck yeah, San Joaquin's one of us, he doesn't wear the fucking mask. But all of a sudden I'm fucking talking about I don't believe that any government agent should trample the Constitution or fucking ignore the Constitution. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I have to call out both sides of the political spectrum, and it's just government in general, guys. It's government in general. What's up, Jersey Watcher? Try to read some of your comments, guys. I got the fucking glare in the way, so it's hard to. Yeah, I'll tell you guys something about Democrats in California. If the rest of the world hates Democrats in California so much, and I'm not a Democrat, but if the rest of the world hates Democrats in California so much, why not just give it back to Mexico? Could it possibly be that California does fucking pay in far more taxes than many other states do? More than Texas? No, we don't want you people here. We don't want you people here. And we absolutely fucking despise the Democrats in California. But we'll take your money. Like I said, I'm not a Democrat, but these are things that could be looked at, right? Yeah, just fucking give it back, I guess. Fuck. I mean, I don't know. I'm not advocating for it. I'm not saying fucking that I believe that it's what it should be, but shit. I mean, look, I live in a conservative county. All right, I live in Kern County. Look it up. A lot of ranchers, a lot of farming going on out here. I grew up around some cowboys, and many of you guys won't believe it, but can anybody in the comment section answer me, where did the first cowboys come from? I could never live in California. You don't like bikinis on the beaches and the fucking best weed in the universe? What? They got fucking Costco and Starbucks here too. You know what I'm saying? You don't like industry, farming, fucking, you don't like technology? The phone that you're on right now, I'm sure it's being run and operated through California. That's true too. Willapa News, that's true too. I can't argue with that. I cannot argue with that either. I can't argue with that either. Apple dumpling. I can't argue with that either, man. You guys, look. My platform in reality is so that we can have these conversations, man. So that you guys can spill your spew on here, and I can spill mine. A lot of people do get butthurt, like, I'm fucking unsubscribing right away. Fucking San Joaquin is talking about my daddy Trump. He must be some kind of liberal. Right? What? He's one of us. When I didn't wear the mask, he's one of us. Fuck, he ain't one of us. Now that I'm fucking talking about what I see going on in the Trump administration, and it started with fucking Biden administration too, right? They were fucking already doing that shit. So yeah, man, I don't like what I see happening in government. You know, I absolutely fucking hate tyranny, right? Nobody wants to live in a tyrannical government. And I started saying this, and now I'm seeing people on Instagram saying it too, but the political pendulum swings, folks. So in reality, the left is going to be back in power. And I seen something the other day that I didn't like. And you guys are gonna see this and understand that I am not a Democrat or that I'm not a liberal, because I seen some guy advocating for the Democratic leaders to just go ahead and lock up the Proud Boys. And illegal means illegal. If that's true, why isn't Trump in fucking prison? Cheers. Glad you're here though. This dude was asking for the Democratic leaders to find some Proud Boys, lock them up, no due process, and put them in solitary confinement. And I'm like, fuck no, that's not the answer. What the fuck? I'm like, that is not the fucking answer. We don't fight tyranny with more tyranny. What the fuck? What the fuck? Right? So still waiting on the Epstein files to be released, which Trump promised. Could it be on this? Well, I don't know if you agree or not that Trump belongs in prison or not, but can we at least agree there's a fucking liar? He was gonna release Obama's fucking birth certificate when he became president. That never happened. Hillary was gonna be in prison. Hillary for president. That never fucking happened. Right? He was gonna release the Epstein files. That never fucking happened. Nothing is fucking happening other than more tyranny. And I gotta tell you, it didn't even take Trump 100 days in office for my white trucker friend to come out and say, God damn, I found myself driving a truck in the middle of a fucking Border Patrol checkpoint. And in that checkpoint, I had 5 Mexican American Border Patrol agents standing around this white guy asking if he had papers. They won't show. This one's for you, buddy. You had 5 Mexican American Border Patrol agents standing around outside of a truck in America, standing outside asking the white boy if he had papers. That's you, my friend. And the political pendulum hasn't even swung over to the left yet. And we're already seeing the tyrannical behavior by both sides. So you may want to talk about, God damn it, get him out of here, get him out of here. But, you know, there is a difference between the red carpet and the red tape, right? You obviously know. So, you know, you roll out the red carpet for some, but you put up the red tape for others. And it makes people some people feel like it's legal, right? But, I mean, I'm guessing that if you're happy for what you're seeing right now, you would have been for the Gestapo back in the day. And what does that say about you, though? You know what I'm saying? If hatred in your heart is the reason why you want immigrants taken out of here, because it's not really to stop crime, because taking every immigrant out of the United States is not going to solve crimes. Stop acting like fucking white folks don't commit crimes. We all commit crimes, goddammit. All of us do. But we all have good people too, so. Yeah, that's true. That's true. They won't show. Do you agree with what Modern Retro Radio just typed? Because I have seen this reports as well. Trump has already said that he wants to find a legal loophole to deport people born in the U.S. Do you agree with that? They won't show? It's not a good thing, right? That means you too. That means you too. That means you too, my white friends with blonde hair and blue eyes and everybody else in this country. That means you too. If you don't agree with certain things, let me ask you this. They don't show, and some of the other guys on here that are okay with what's going on. What if they start fucking arresting and deporting Democrats? And what if some of your family members are Democrats? Do you believe that households and families should be separated, specifically on political ideologies and shit like that? Do you think that that we should go into this type of shit, like what fucking tyrannical fucking regimes and governments do? Right? Eventually, that's what we're gonna get to. Yeah, you might be a Republican, but what if the Democrats come back in power and say that all Republicans should be locked up? I wouldn't want that for you. They don't show. I wouldn't want that for you. I wouldn't want that for your family members. You know, and all the bigotry that's going on right now, all the hatred and the bigotry and the racism is still not gonna make me hate the white man. I got a lot of white friends. I got black friends. I got Asian friends. I got Mexican friends. So a lot of people want to spew hatred and bigotry, but I don't hate y'all, man. Like, you guys ought to reconsider your stances on politics and stop voting for red or blue and start voting for the people. Right? Yep. Anyhow, that's all for today, guys. Peace.